Unfortunately, I'm being very boring this morning so far. Just trying to get things in order. Sorry for the silent treatment. It's not you guys. I'm just trying to be. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. Well, good morning to Spoon Radio folks as well. This is your host, Phoebe Veronica Atwood, aka Phoebalicious. It is Sunday, April 19th, 2020. And here we are. It's a brand new day, beautiful day. We're going to be listening to jazz, classical, and blues music here on Spoon. Poor YouTube folks, you guys get to miss out on all the fun, but that's okay. It's fine. We are here. We are ready to listen to some music. So, just trying to move this here, my new condenser and microphone for YouTube. As I was mentioning yesterday, my lovely studio has been completed, mostly. I gotta remember, though, now that I have this microphone, I gotta speak into the microphone. It's a little hard to do. You know how I am. I like to move around while I'm doing stuff, so, you know. Alright. I'm almost ready. Sorry, guys. I'm running late this morning, obviously. Oh, boy. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, boy. Excuse me. I have the coffee brewing right now. So I'll be getting some of that here shortly. But yes, welcome everybody to Phoebalicious Radio. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's fuzz. Okay. Yeah, I'm wearing a athletic tank top. If you're wondering what it is I'm wearing, not that you guys care. I know I don't care. Oh, so actually, I was thinking about something this morning. Is it actually something that had happened that I had? It was actually involving something that I had said during another morning brew, I think. And I'm gonna see if I can actually find the clip and play it later on today. I think it was actually something that happened on I don't remember when. I remember I ended up changing the picture because I wanted to be able to reference this and remember this. However, I made a prediction. I made a prediction about something. Not necessarily about somebody's life, but about our environment. And if we were to suddenly change all of our habits and not drive any place unnecessary, or if we were to just stop using uh, fossil fuels like we have been. So it's interesting. Anyways. All right. I think, oh, I missed a listener. That's okay. Anyways, I'm going to have to pull it up because I thought it was rather interesting. And actually, it proved what I thought was going to happen. I'm right. However, we're still not. I don't know if we have done the reduction of use of things like I was talking about. I think actually this is probably more drastic, but what we've actually done. But I mean, I could be wrong. So I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna get into some jazz, blues, and classical music this morning. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. It's gonna happen. But yeah, here we are. I think that for most places we are been over 30 days for quarantining. I know definitely in California we have. I know in other places we have also had over 30 days for quarantine. So, I don't know, it's hard to say exactly how long. I don't even know anymore. I guess here in Michigan it's been 30. Well, we probably started this stay at home order on, I want to say, on the 13th of March. Or maybe it was the 20th of March. I think actually, no, it might have been the 17th of March. Um, so yeah, it's been a full month and 2 days here in Michigan. But it's okay. We're going to get through this. And man, I'm just happy. North Carolina opens the 28th of April. Nice. Welcome, Ed. We may or may not open on May 1st in Michigan. Depends on our insane governor. We'll see. I really haven't been paying attention to anything as far as the press conferences anymore because honestly, every time I look at that, I just want to sit there and beat someone. So, not really conducive to anybody's health, mine or theirs. I am still broadcasting on YouTube. However, I have a professional microphone now, so my show hopefully should have excellent sound quality there on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, I'm still trying to project and everything like that because I do know that I have a lot of music. I got a lot of stuff going on. I woke up late this morning. Man, I smell like good smell. Not smell. I slept like crap. So there's that. Anyways, good morning, good morning, good morning. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I apologize, Ed. We're gonna get into some music though. I'm gonna go ahead and get some classical music. I'm moving into my own place on the 2nd of May. Congratulations, that's amazing. That is amazing. Is this the apartment or it's a home? I know you told me before, but I'm unfortunately very bad with remembering these things. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get some classical music here. Really happy about it. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. Nice. Hey, you know what? That is fantastic. That's amazing. I hope someday I'll be able to do the same. Who knows? I don't think I'd do I don't know, maybe I'd do an apartment depending. Obviously it's not going to happen anytime soon. Probably not. Not with things in the state they are, because I got to make sure that my mama is taken care of here. So, yes. Anyways, I'm gonna have some classical music going on here shortly. Alrighty. Classical music for spring. Got some playlists here. Got some stuff. We're gonna listen to a whole bunch of stuff today. This first song, Minuetto, featuring Tocco Sultan, composed by Boccherini. This is the third minuet out of this one. We're gonna go ahead and get that started this morning. And then we're gonna move on to some other stuff. I'm gonna go see if my coffee has brewed in the meantime. So, Ed, I'm gonna make you a manager. You're my manager for now. How is Mom and Sis doing in that cute mutt that you have? Has he attacked the fridge yet? He attacks the fridge all the time. Are you kidding? He loves cheese. Mom and sister are fine. My sister started her second round at work where she is sequestered downtown Detroit. So I haven't seen her since Friday, and I won't see her until, let's see, until the 1st of May. Maybe. Depends on if they have people there actually doing what they need to do. Depends also on what the numbers are in Detroit, because she is in a hot spot. So that's a problem too. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Who knows? But in any case, here we are. I see good things are about to happen for us. I hope so. Let's hope so. It's gotta be. Good things gotta happen for us at some point. Maybe we can get back to things. Oh, the country opens up. Oh, I hope you stay safe. Yeah, of course. We're gonna stay safe. We're always gonna stay safe. Welcome, Ernest. What is that? Ernest Donnell. Welcome. My sister is older than me. But yes, I am the youngest. I'm the youngest kid. So, Robert, good morning. All right. I have to go get some coffee. I'm not awake yet. So I'm going to go get some coffee. But here is Menuetto featuring Tocos Zoltan. It's actually performed by them and composed by Boccherini. This is from Guitar Quintets, Volume 3. I'll be back. Oops. So yes, I know I got a question. How do you take your coffee or tea? So it depends on the tea, but If it's green tea, I just take it just on its own. Sometimes I'll add a little lemon and some honey. If it's something like English breakfast tea or Earl Grey tea, then what I do is I add a little bit of cream and a little bit of sugar because the English traditional way. Sometimes I'll use honey in Earl Grey tea, um, but most of the time I will. Sometimes I will. No, don't hit the spoon button to win a date with Phoebe. That's not how that works. Got to be a little bit better than that. That's a pretty cheap date. I'm not that cheap. Uh, anyways, um, and then as for my coffee, I will drink it black most of the time. Lately, I've been drinking it with a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it because I love heavy whipping cream, and heavy whipping cream is just a little bit better for you with the fat content and everything, and it actually burns calories faster, and it just tastes better, honestly, to me, anyways. So, had some other questions here. Welcome, Robert. Welcome, Cloudy Wolf. Ed says with a little bit of sugar. And I'm gonna buy as soon as I need a date, damn it. 10,000 spoons should do it. I'm easy but not cheap. Yeah, me neither. Not easy or cheap. Well, I'm not easy or cheap, so sorry, guys. You have to work a little hard on that. Not to say that, I don't know. If I like ya, I like ya. So, but I'm not easy. You are easy. I'm not easy. Or cheap. Okay, maybe I am cheap. I'm just not easy. I don't know. What's worse? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get back rolling with some music. I'm just so tired right now, so I am really sorry, guys, that I'm like, whoa, so sleepy. Vocalize. Do some vocalized yawning. Me? I'm fun to chat with. I'm priceless. Well, I'm happy to have you guys here and have you as friends. Um, glad to be back on Spoon. Although, man, I did not mean to oversleep last night or this morning. I actually ended up I ended up waking up literally 8:03. I was like, oh shit. It's morning already. It's morning already. So I mean there's that, and then I had the dog and the cat squish me. I was a Phoebe sandwich. Actually, I was a Phoebe open face sandwich with a cat olive on top. Cat was on top of me. A dog was on the side of me, squeezing me against the wall. It's actually kind of funny. Kind of hurt too. Kind of sucked just a little bit. But it's fine. I'm fine. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play some jazz right now. Got some vintage jazz going on. This is Shay Lenny, featuring Lenny Popkin, and also being performed by Lenny Tristano. This is from the Duo Sessions album. We'll go ahead and get that started. Here we are. This is Shay Lenny. I'm sorry, the recording that I have for that is actually on Spoon someplace. And I know that. Bye, Ed. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see ya. See you later, hopefully. Um, but I had that particular what's it called? I had that conversation, I don't know, probably about a month or so ago. And I was thinking about it this morning. In fact, it dawned on me this morning because I know I'd mentioned something yesterday about, how the world has, even though it's changed, you see the earth and it's healing itself. And what did I say like 2 months ago? If we were to stop sitting there and using so much fossil fuel, if we were to sit there and cut back on uh, on waste and everything like that, we'd end up having animals returning to oceans. Exhibit A. We'd have the ozone repair itself and less pollution. Exhibit B. And we'd end up uh, having trees start to grow back and the environment essentially fix itself. Now look at China. Look at China. Shoot, they've been on lockdown since October, November. Look at India. I don't know how long India's been done. You can see the Himalayas now because there's not any, because of the reduction in pollution. They used to have a huge fog over the city, and now things are clearing out. So I mean that's okay. So yeah, we got rid of all of the travel, not just unnecessary, but we got rid of all the travel, which is crazy because I mean people are still in their homes, they're still doing things, they're still probably going and buying groceries and buying the things and who knows how many people are actually working from home. I know here in the U.S. probably a good portion of the workforce can work from home, but there's a lot that can't. I don't know. I don't even know how many people are not working from home now at this point. But unless they happen to be essential employees. But yeah, I predicted this. I predicted this. Um, I don't know what is wrong with me, but if I put you on YouTube and Spoon, there's an echo. Well, mute one of them. Um, I would say mute YouTube because you're gonna get the full thing on here. Um, you find it so seductive. It's like there's two Phoebes in the room, right? That's hilarious. Uh, hilarious. I love it. That's great. No, you're not weird. You're not weird at all. Hey, I would love to have two me's. I could send one of me to go do work and the other one could sit around and bum all around all day. I could have two jobs. What's wrong with me? I say I want two jobs. What's wrong with me? Anyways, we had hi Brian, welcome. We had this conversation and I just have to say folks, hello. I'm gonna link to that in the YouTube channel. That particular conversation. I got to go back and find it. And I predicted this. I predicted that yeah, we're gonna end up. Something's gonna end up. I think even said something's got to happen that's gonna sit there and have us all stick in place and not do anything for maybe I don't know a year, maybe 5 years. I really don't want that to happen, by the way. I really don't. I want the economy to return back to where it was. I want things. I want people to be able to make money and not depend on the government. Um, because with us essential workers, what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up having more of a burden financially with taxes. They're going to find ways to sit there and tax the hell out of us to make up for all the people who can't work. Well, Robert Anthony says, I told you about the human, it's a History Channel series about world without humans. Yes, it's true. It's true. I think there was an article I saw someplace on, that was published and they had people's reactions to all these things going on and all of the nature that's reclaiming areas that there wasn't before. And a lot of people are sitting there saying, we were the disease. We were the virus. Unfortunately, maybe we were. Maybe we are. I mean, humanity, you know? Doesn't mean I don't want us to live. Just want us to live smarter. Maybe this will bring about change, you know? Maybe this will bring about people being smart, doubtful, being cautious, being conservative. I don't think so. I mean, I look outside my window right now and I see that there are no cars on my street. There's literally no cars on my street. Usually on a Sunday, you at least see like 40, 50 cars drive past. Excuse me. In the span of an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe, no, span of an hour, maybe half hour. Good morning, sensitive spirits. Welcome. Excuse me, guys. Sneeze. But there is nobody on the road. And it's been like that for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't even know. I'm not even sure. Like I said, I'm not even sure anymore what's going on. What week we're on. Thank you. God bless you too. Alright. Anyways, we're gonna get back to some music. Sensitive, glad to have you here joining us this morning. Oh, we're gonna get back to some jazz, blues, and classical, but I had to bring that up because it dawned on me this morning as I was lying in bed. I woke up. I was like, oh, I predicted this was gonna happen. I predicted that this was going to happen. Not necessarily this, not like this, but I said that something's got to happen for us to wake up and realize that we're being wasteful. Well, planet Earth, humanity, here we are. Exhibit A. Animals are returning to the oceans. Guys, follow Ben Starr on here. He has a coronavirus cast on here. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Armani, welcome. The air does feel cleaner, smells cleaner. Oh, yeah, that's the one thing I absolutely love about this is the fact that, I go outside and it's beautiful out. The air smells fresher. There's not nearly as many people on the roads. Things just seem so much cleaner already. The air is so much cleaner. I love my coffee too, Brian. How do you take your coffee? It snowed here yesterday. It's been snowing off and on the past week, which is weird. Now, I wonder if those chemtrail stuff things are, good or bad. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we're going to get back to some music. I have kept going on my rampage about this a little bit too long. So here we go. We're going to actually go ahead and play. Pardon me. I'm sorry. It's that creamer in there. It always makes my throat just a little... We're going to go ahead and play Papillon Opus 2 Prestissimo by Schumann, composed by Schumann. And this is being performed by Stefan Vladar. So we're going to go ahead and play that. YouTube folks, if you're watching, unfortunately you're going to have to switch over to Spoon Radio to listen to the music, but you can watch me dancing around. I edit my videos afterwards so that way you can't see me like picking my nose. Well, just kidding. I do pick my nose on occasion. Not on purpose. Usually it's just like it's got an itchy nose. Good morning, Stephen Carlson. So, and then there's of course other things too. But let's go ahead. We're gonna play Papillon Opus 2. This is 9 Prestissimo by performed by Stefan Vladar and composed by Schumann. Montana. Alright, so we're gonna be doing some local weather forecast in, I don't know, next 40 minutes or so. Probably about 30 minutes or so. So about 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, if you're in Eastern Time, 8:45 in Central Time. General Mountain Time, it's 7:45, and then on the East Coast, it will be 6:45 a.m. when I'm doing that for you. All right, got a little bit of conversation. Welcome, sensitive Spirit, Steve, and all. I think Steve and Brian already left. Oh, sensitive, I'm so glad to see you as well. And sensitive says that I wasn't feeling well for a while. Oh gosh, I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope. Robert says, hope this shit ends soon. It's starting to wear on all my northern friends. I'm fine. I'm fine, really. Emmanuel, welcome. I know we were going to have you play something yesterday. Which, if you are up to it, if you're interested in doing so, you're still welcome to do so. Do you have my YouTube channel up and running, and I am streaming live right now on YouTube as well. We just got done listening to the String Quartet number 2 in D minor by Smetana String Quartets, and that was performed by the Taulik Quartet. So, I don't know how everybody's doing. Hope everybody's doing well. And we also listened to the shortest, I swear to God, that was the shortest classical music piece I've ever listened to. I think probably my entire life, to be very honest. But I could be wrong. Pretty sure it was, though. Nothing much has changed for me, saving myself gas in a 3-hour commute, working from home, Robert. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing the only thing is I gotta go drive my car around because I've had the same half tank of gas in my car for the past 3 weeks. I'm a little worried that it's gonna turn to bad gas. Barely went out anyways. Yeah, that's my problem too. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have friends. Well, I have friends. They're all real close by. So I have one that's about 20 minutes away. And most of my friends have kids, and I end up going over to their house, so I don't really end up sitting there and doing much of anything. But I should go out in the future. Yeah, that's the one thing that makes me sit there and be like, you know what? I really should go ahead and try and get out of the house more often. But, no. We'll see. Anyways, back to some music. We're going to listen to some jazz again. Here's Belly's Bounce by Charlie Parker Memorial Volume 2. From the Charlie Parker Memorial Volume 2. So we're going to go ahead and play that. After that, I haven't played any blues yet this morning. I'm going to go ahead and get that started for you, though. Here's Billy's Bounce by Charlie Parker, performed by and written by. Oh, yeah, it was. All right. So, yes, that was Billy's Bounce by Charlie Parker from the album Charlie Parker Memorial Volume 2. Alright, we'll be playing some more music this morning, but of course, if there's something you guys want to talk about, you can always go ahead and call in as well. I do have my call-in feature turned on, so please, if you have a conversation you want to have or anything like that, or just check in, see how everything's, tell me how everything's going with you, do so. We are gonna play a whole bunch. I'm like just shooting from the hip right now. So I apologize, guys. Totally am shooting everything from the hip. No rhyme or reason, no real plan on anything. I just decided, oh, well, I also woke up late, so sorry guys. We're gonna be listening to all sorts of different things today. Some blues as well. So we'll get more blues started up. However, yes, I'm half asleep still. There's just not enough coffee in the world for me to be awake right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to Little Walter. Some blues. The song is called My Babe. It's from the album The Chess Box. So we're going to go ahead and start off with that. I'm going to switch back to some classical music. Maybe I'll squeeze another couple blues music songs here. But we are going to do the local weather forecast at about 9:45. So I'll do, I know I have Auburn, Massachusetts. So I'm sorry, Auburn, Massachusetts. And then also I'm going to be doing, I'm also going to be doing what's called La Rose, Louisiana, Detroit, and a few other cities as well throughout the U.S. New York City, Orlando, Florida. You get the picture. All right, here it is. This is My Babe by Little Walter. Enjoy. All right, that was My Babe by Little Walter. Woo! All right, so going back to some classical music now. Like I said, I'm going to be switching back and forth all over the place. So, yeah, deal with it. I know you guys don't care. Uh, if you did, you probably wouldn't be listening to me. I'll bring you a gun and some ammo too. All right, so I know we were talking about a couple of things during the broadcast. So I know myself, I haven't been driving a whole lot, so I know I've been sitting on the same half tank of gas for the past 3 weeks. Actually, yeah, probably that. I'm not driving anyplace, really not. So, um, I know Robert says put fuel stabilizer in the gas. Stable, STAB-BIL from Napa for long-term short storage of gas. Also keep the tank as full as possible, which prevents condensation of water from humid air, which puts water in your gas. Makes sense. I do have seafoam. I usually treat my vehicle with seafoam. Robert says, good, that works too, but get some stable. Give me your address and I'll deliver it. It'll take me 2 days to get there, but essential travel. And I'll bring you some ammo and a gun too. We were talking about how our governor here in Michigan actually deemed guns as non-essential. And somebody said, I think it was Robert yesterday on the last stream said that, hey, I hope that the zombie apocalypse comes, just get a shotgun. And I was like, well, that's too bad. You're going to put me in a bad position because unfortunately there are no guns allowed in my state right now. So, it's kind of funny. That's great. I love it. Bring me a gun and some ammo too. I know that you can buy some ammo over at Walmart, but chances are you probably can't. So, all right. Well, it's fine. No big deal. In the meantime, I'll definitely get that. I'll get some. I'll pick it up probably on Monday. I don't even know most of the places. I don't even know when stores are open anymore. Isn't that sad? Terrible, terrible, very sad. All right, we're gonna listen to some Dvorak. This is Silent Woods. This is being performed by Kate Dillingham on cello, and this is composed by Dvorak. So we'll go ahead, we'll play that. Then we're gonna get back to some blues and some other things too. So, but here though is Dvorak Silent Woods. Enjoy. That was Dvorak Silent Woods, performed by Kate Dillingham on cello, from the 2003 from her 2003 um, album. All right. So I know that We're talking a little bit about things. Robert says, I don't see how a government can just suspend the Second Amendment. Overreach of power. I said she says it's because it's an emergency. She decided that she can deem what is essential and what is not essential. What she should be doing is she should be esteeming what is safe and not safe. Also, I think it also has to do with the fact that people are getting their stimulus checks, so people are like, I'm gonna go get a gun. I don't know. May 4th, a sensitive spirit says May 4th is the date for Massachusetts to open up, but I'm not sure if it'll happen. I said there's a bill that is going through our Congress here in Michigan to limit the power of the governor during emergencies. And of course it's going through Congress, so she'll have to write off on it or sign it. And she's already said I'm gonna veto it. She's already said it. So I don't know. Robert says, "Wow, dictator." Yeah, she is. That's what a lot of the protests have been about. The fact that she has been dictating what is essential, what is not essential. That's not set well with a lot of people. And also the fact that we can't do a whole lot of we can't do anything right now. I mean, we can't go up to our own properties that we might own. Can't buy paint, seeds, furniture. They're deemed non-essential. At least not in store. You can order them online, but can't do it otherwise. So I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever. Strawberry condom, welcome. Tandang, welcome. Robert says if I know it is not possible, but if every last soul moved or would kick her ass out of office easier. Well, they do have a recall petition started to put it on the ballot in November. But I mean, she's going to end up getting voted out of office anyways. Nobody really likes her. She got in on the whole promise of, we're going to fix the damn roads. Well, guess what, lady? The road fixing that you've been sitting there and bitching about, it's been going to be happening for the past 25 years. It's been in the works for the past 25 years. I looked at the environmental statement. This shit, excuse expression, has been going on. It's been in the works since 2001, okay? She's not actually fixing the damn roads at all. That was something that was put in place by previous administration and everything like that. The problem is road work takes time. Infrastructure takes time. And they can't just do everything all at one time because unfortunately, if they do, well, screws things up. But yeah, that's what's been going on here. I'm getting gun of my check. Well, another gun. I'm missing piece of my arsenal. Lucky. Anyways, it's kind of funny. I didn't go to bed till like 4. Oh, sorry. I have another friend who is messaging me on YouTube. He's telling me to go to bed at midnight. I don't know. She needs to go on a hunting trip. She can wear the antlers and fuzzy white tail. No, she doesn't need a fuzzy white tail or anything. I wouldn't want to have that happen anyways. She'd probably be glorified as a martyr at that point, is the point. Let bygones be bygones. Let her get voted out of office and her name forever put down in the dictionary or in the Michigan history books as an ineffective and ineffective leader and do nothing, because that's basically what she was. She got in on the promise of fixing the damn roads, and on the coattails of legalizing marijuana. Because that's the only reason why everybody went to the polls that year, is because everybody wanted to legalize marijuana. I don't give a crap one way or another. It's okay if it's decriminalized. Do that. do that. But I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Essential versus non-essential, safe versus safe. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, enough about that. Sick of our political system. Let's just put it that way. Okay, well, moving on to other things. We'll get back to some more music. This is Sissy Bon by Louis Armstrong and his band, Satchmo Serenades. We're going to go ahead and listen to that. Then after that, we're going to flip over to some jazz because I haven't played some jazz in a minute, so we're going to do that next. And yeah. Alright, so here it is. This is Sissy Bon by Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. Coming up next. Meaning now. So here we go. That was Sissy Bon by Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. Alright, so I know I have some jazz here someplace, but I was looking at some, so we're gonna play that next. However, again, if we're actually, it is 9:48, so we are going to do local weather forecasts, as promised. So local weather forecasts actually for Auburn, Massachusetts, LaRose, Louisiana, New York City, and then Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, and, well, we'll see where else we can go. So, but for now, Auburn, Massachusetts, currently it is 44 degrees. This is the 5-day weather forecast beginning today, April 19th. Currently it is 44 degrees. Feels like 38. Got a high today of 59 and a low of 42. As far as rain goes, it's going to be mostly sunny today. And then tomorrow, April 20th, cloudy skies with high of 54, low of 35. Tuesday got some rain in the evening with a high of 55 and a low of 31. 90% chance of rain. And it's going to be a little windy out. I know today it's also windy too with the southwest wind of 18 degrees. Well, it comes down tomorrow with a 10-mile-per-hour wind, northeast wind, but on Tuesday it's going to pick up again with a southwest wind of 19 miles per hour. So bundle up and try and stay dry if you can. Wednesday, partly cloudy skies with wind, high of 44, low of 31. No wind though, no precipitation though. And then northwest wind with 20 miles per hour. So again, a little bit windy. Thursday, April 23rd, partly cloudy, high 55 and a low of 40. 10% chance of rain with a west wind of 12 miles per hour. So it's going to kind of calm down a little bit. And then Friday on the 24th, you're going to have some showers. The high of 46 and a low of 39. 70% chance of rain and a northeast wind of 16 miles per hour. In New York City, New York, actually, it is currently, stupid ad blocker, currently 48 degrees with a high of 62 and a low of 48. It's got mostly sunny skies and cloudy tomorrow on April 20th with a high of 58 and a low of 43. Northeast wind of 10 miles per hour, but only 10% chance of rain. However, on Tuesday, April 21st, it's going to rain. High of 61 and a low of 36. 80% chance of rain, southwest wind of 16 miles per hour. So going to be rainy and windy on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, the 22nd, it's going to be mostly sunny. High of 54 and a low of 42. No rain. Northwest wind with 15 miles per hour. Thursday, showers in the evening with a high of 58 and a low of 50. 30% chance of rain with a southwest wind of 6 miles per hour. Friday, finally, more rain, more showers, 12-mile-per-hour wind with a high of 54 and a low of 45. So that is the local 5-day forecast for New York City, New York. Next up, we have Rose, Louisiana. If I can pull it up here. Where are you, Rose, Louisiana? Oh my. Oh my. Rose, Louisiana. Well, currently in Rose, Louisiana. Pardon me. It is 77 degrees, high of 82 today with a low of 65. 40% chance of rain with thunderstorms in the evening. Then we have partly cloudy skies on Monday, April 20th, with a high of 83, a low of 62, and not windy at all. It's going to be 6 miles per hour. Actually, today, though, expected to be windy, south-southwest wind of 17 miles per hour. Tuesday, the 21st, partly cloudy skies, high of 83, low of 65 degrees, northeast wind of 5 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies, high of 80 and low of 72. Southeast wind of 16 miles per hour, though, but still not a whole lot of chance of rain. Thursday, the 23rd of April, expect thunderstorms. It's going to be an 80% chance of rain with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 63. And then Friday, finally, you're going to get some sunny weather. Sunny weather. 83 with as a high, 67 as a low. Southeast wind of 6 miles per hour. Look for some sunny skies on Friday. All right, next up we have Washington, D.C. Currently in Washington, D.C. is 52 degrees. Today it's going to be a high of 65, low of 49, partly cloudy skies, southwest wind of 13 miles, south-southwest wind of 13 miles per hour, and cloudy skies tomorrow on the 20th with a high of 62, a low of 46, and actually not quite as windy, 9 miles per hour. Tuesday on the 21st, showers in the evening, wind, and then 65 is a high, 838 is a low, with a 20 mile per hour wind. So you can watch out for, be careful driving if you have a small vehicle on the roads there. Wednesday, the 22nd, sunny skies, high is 60, low of 44, west-northwest wind of 12 miles per hour. And Thursday, rain in the evening with a high of 70, a low of 54, and a south wind of 11 miles per hour. Then showers on Friday with a high of 67 and a low of 48, 13 mile per hour for the wind. That, again, was the weather forecast for today, the 19th of April through Friday, April 24th for Washington, D.C. Next up, we have Las Vegas, Nevada. In Las Vegas, Nevada, currently is 56 degrees with a high of 81, a low of 58. Sorry. With a southeast wind of 18 miles per hour, mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high of 80 and a low of 58 with a southeast wind of 12 miles per hour. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, 78 as a high, 61 as a low. Northwest wind with 12 miles per hour. Sunny on Wednesday and on Thursday and Friday. High of 88 with a low of 64 for Wednesday, April 22nd, with a northwest wind of 14 miles per hour. On the 23rd, sunny with a high of 91 and a low of 66, with a northwest wind of 14 miles per hour again. And then Friday on the 24th, sunny again with a high of 87 and a low of 64, northeast wind of 13 miles per hour. That is the weather forecast for Las Vegas, Nevada for the next 5 days, the 19th through the 24th. We're heading out west now as San Francisco, California currently is 51 degrees with clouds in the morning and sun in the afternoon. It's going to be high of 57 with a low of 49. And Monday, clouds in the morning again and sun in the afternoon. High of 56 with a low of 49. I never thought that would actually be possible. Be cooler in San Francisco than it would be in Louisiana. Crazy. Or not even Louisiana, but it's about the same as in New York. I don't know. Anyways, Tuesday, April 21st, mostly sunny skies with wind high of 60, low of 52. Wednesday as well, mostly sunny skies and wind 50 with a high of 64 and a low of 54. And then Thursday, sunny skies with a high of 65 and a low of 53. Friday, sunny skies with a high of 67 and a low of 53, with a west northwest wind of 60 miles per hour on Friday. And on Thursday, look for west northwest wind of 19 miles per hour. And Wednesday is going to be the windiest day. Wednesday and Tuesday, both with 20 mile per hour winds from the west northwest. All right, and then I'm going to actually do one more. I didn't do Detroit yesterday, so I'm doing it today because I have a few people who listen from Detroit. Currently in Detroit, Michigan. Of course, they're coming up with the COVID-19 cases and everything for that. But currently in Detroit, it is 49 degrees. Feels like 42. It does actually feel like 42 right now. It's a high 59 today with a low of 60. And we got some partly cloudy skies. On Monday, the 20th, mostly sunny skies with a high of 53 and a low of 38. South wind of 12 miles per hour. Tuesday, it's going to be windy out with partly cloudy and windy weather. High of 43 and a low of 28. And 20 mile per hour winds out of the northwest. Wednesday, showers in the evening with a high of 47 and a low of 39 and a 30% chance of rain, southwest wind of 9 miles per hour. And then Thursday, showers with a high of 51 and a low of 41, east wind of 11 miles per hour. Then Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 52 and a low of 39 with a northeast wind of 12 miles per hour. This has been your local weather forecast for Washington, D.C. Actually, this most recent one was Detroit, Michigan for the next 5 days from the 19th through the 24th. Then Washington, D.C. Also, San Francisco, California, as well as Washington, D.C., Larose, Louisiana, and Auburn, Massachusetts. We're going to get back to some music now. So, don't have a whole lot of listeners, but that's okay. No big deal. We're going to get back to some blues. Here is Colin James, Blue Highway's Big Road Blues. Enjoy. Pardon me, that was Big Road Blues by Colin James from the 2016 album Blue Highways. All right, we're going to get back to some classical music, but I found us a little more energizing music here. Pardon me, from, well, actually, there's a whole bunch, but we have one here from Candid. This is Leonard Bernstein conducting. It's the overture that we're going to go ahead and play. Kind of losing my voice here. I need some water, I guess. So this is the Candid overture that we're going to listen to next. And then we're probably going to play some jazz. I misspoke earlier. That was blues, not jazz. So yeah, but yeah, here we go. This is the overture from Candide, performed by, well, actually, it doesn't say it was performed by, just says it's conducted by Leonard Bernstein. So here we are. Enjoy, and I hope you guys like the song. That was, again, was the overture from Candide. It was actually conducted by Leonard Bernstein. And unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot more details from just that, but that was that particular song. So, all that said, we are going to get back to, we're going to play some jazz here very shortly, in a few seconds. This next song, this is Pennies from Heaven by Stan Getz and the Oscar Peterson Trio. Play that next. Then we're going to switch back to some blues. So here is Pennies from Heaven. Go ahead and we'll get that playing and started for you. if you are enjoying what you're hearing, please go ahead and follow me, add me and follow me, and yeah. If you haven't already. I also am broadcasting live on YouTube as well. The name on there is just Phoebalicious. If you search for me, I am live. I don't know if you have to search for me specifically or what, but I will send the information. I will send you the link if you are on social media and you want to follow me on YouTube. Because, yeah. Basically, that just weeds out all of the music portion of it because with YouTube, they do not like when you stream copyrighted content. So there's that. But Spoon has the full broadcast with all the music playing. So hopefully it's good quality. I don't know. I just got these new speakers. They look cool because they look like they're wood. I think they are wood. I'm not sure. And I got them a really great deal on Amazon. So hopefully it sounds good. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, here we go. This is Pennies from Heaven by Stan Getz. And you guys, I hope you're enjoying the music. Whoop, that was the Stan Getz, whoops, and Oscar Peterson trio with Pennies from Heaven. Alright, so back to some classical music here. Going back to some stuff that's going to be a little more upbeat. Sort of starting to wake up a little bit more. Everything like that. This song is called Escapade, and it is featuring Robert Munier. It's a little bit longer song. We got probably about 20 minutes left, maybe, of our broadcast today here on Spoon. So we're going to go ahead and continue with that. This song, again, Escapade. I don't have much more information about this particular song except for that. So, welcome, Chief. And welcome back, Sensitive. I am broadcasting live also on YouTube, so if you want to check me out, it's Phoebalicious. If you want to, I'm going to be doing more content in the next few weeks, actually, maybe even sooner than that. I found my little camcorder, so little digital camcorder, so it's easy enough for me to sit there and transfer information, transfer files, and I got a nice microphone. So what the hell? What's the point? Why not? So yeah, there's that. Here we go, though. This is Escapade. We'll go ahead and listen to that, and I hope you guys are enjoying the music this morning. Please like and follow me on YouTube if you haven't already, and everything like that. We would need 2 computers to watch and listen, right? So yeah, I'm not really doing anything interesting on YouTube right now, anyhow. But eventually, I am going to be having actual content, like actual like skits and stuff like that. I think one of the ones I wanted to do was bad jobs for doing in quarantine remotely. Yeah. Oh, I started out writing a script and everything like that. I was like, I don't know how the hell I can film this. So yeah, here we go though. This is Escapade featuring Munyar Robert. Escapade. That was Escapade. Actually, it was conducted by Robert Munyar. That was the Drake University Wind Symphony that was performing that song. And yeah. All right, we actually have only about 3 minutes left in, I'm sorry, not even 2 minutes left in this broadcast, minute and a half. So, yeah, I'm here. I will be doing another round here in a few minutes. I do have to go do a few things, go run around and let out some ducks and chickens and stuff like that. So I'm going to put on some intermission music on YouTube. That way you guys can listen to that. And I'll be back with more music, more playlist from our selections this morning. We only have a minute left, so if you like what you hear, Kim, welcome back again. I'll be back in probably about 10 minutes. I gotta go feed and water some ducks and chickens and stuff like that. We shouldn't take too long, but you know, I do have to go do that. And I gotta go let some ducks out. So we're gonna do that, and I will be back in about 15 minutes with more music. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. If I don't see you on the next stream, I will catch you on the flip side next week. I am going to be doing some interviews and other things as well in the near future, but we are going to have to wait a minute to do that, more than likely. Unless I can record it on Zoom or something like that. I'm going to start doing interviews with people and recording it. So that way, yeah. So yeah, YouTubers, I am going to go ahead and put on some general music for you guys to listen to briefly here. If you want to stick around the next 15 minutes while I am doing that, while I'm feeding and water the chickens and ducks, shouldn't be too long, should be maybe 10-15 minutes at that. But yeah, I'll be back very shortly. For now, though, gonna go ahead and get this started. Here's some rainy jazz, music for relax and sleep. I'm gonna put that on here, and I'll be back in about 10, maybe 15 minutes at most. Enjoy. This is your host, Phoebe Veronica Atwood. Once again, broadcasting today, April 19th, 2020. We'll be listening to jazz, blues, and classical music this morning. Good morning, Scuba Steve. Welcome. Welcome. We're broadcasting from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Got my cup of coffee, got my jazz and classical music, and we are here to hang out, relax, sip on some coffee, talk about what you guys want to talk about, of course, and just all in all relax and enjoy the beautiful day. Beautiful days. Good morning. All right. We're going to dive right into some music. That was actually just a little background music that I put on. And we are going to go ahead and start off with some blues. Here's Little Red Rooster by Luther Allison. We're going to start out with that. Then after that, we have some classical music too. You know the jet. You know it all. You want to sing? Tell me more about what you want to sing, and we'll talk about it. But really, this isn't a talent show. This is just more kind of a music broadcast. So here we are. This first song, this is, again, Little Red Rooster by Luther Allison from the album Bad News Is Coming. Here we go. Oops. Okay, so we just got done listening to Little Red Rooster, and then that was followed by Dance of the Little Dragon. Moving on, our next song that we're going to be playing is not quite as interesting of a name. This next song is called The Heartburn Waltz. It's by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. Charlie Brown holiday hits. So yeah, definitely not as not can't be taken the wrong way. All got little in the title. All got little in the title. No, that's not true. Heartburn Waltz doesn't have it, so there's that. All right, well, here we go. This is Heartburn Waltz by the Vince Guaraldi Trio, and we're gonna go ahead and get playing with that. So enjoy. Whoopsies. Okay, hold on a second. That was a short one. That was the Heartburn Waltz, actually from the uh, Charlie Brown holiday hits by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. I'm so happy you're on. I'm so happy to be on. I'm happy to be back. Definitely. The hiatus was needed, but it's back to get done. So, got movie star looks. I don't think you're a dental hygienist technician at all. You are gorgeous, adventurous, gorgeous. You want to hear something cool? Got this neat little instrument called a kalimba. And look. Whoops. Oh, I guess you can't. I love it. It's so cool. It's just a little finger piano. See this? I don't remember where I got this. I know I got it online. It's one of those things that was like a clickbait thing that I found, and I was like, oh, what the hell? Why not? While I was sitting there and doing this, I was like, I'm gonna get all my instruments and I'm gonna sit there and play. So I ended up getting a whole bunch of instruments, cleaned up and fixed up and everything like that. And I even got this cool thing, which is called a tongue drum. A tongue drum, and I want a hang drum, but this is the closest thing I can do to afford it. But it has a whole octave on it, and I do have some, and they're tunable too, which I thought was really neat. So a tongue drum. So cool. Oh wait. Anyways, I'm a dork. This is my tongue drum. I got this one off Amazon. I think it was $50. I don't remember. They have other ones that are a lot more expensive. This one is called Regals. I got it, and actually, it's really cool because actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can find some hang drum or some tongue drum music because it's such a cool sound, and they're so peaceful and they're so beautiful, and they're so um they're just it's a beautiful sound to me. I really love the sound of the tongue drum and everything like that. There's a I'm gonna see if I can find something because you guys need to hear it. You guys need to hear it because it's such a beautiful instrument, especially when it's played very pretty. And I tongue tongue drumstick. I don't know about that one, but maybe.
You want this?
Yeah, I'll grab it. It's been cooked. Oh, okay.
It's hard.
Oh, did you find the bacon?
I did not.
That's okay.
I thought maybe.
You know, we actually have some sausage downstairs. Do you want me to pull it up? Okay. All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put in. My mom's like, you need to eat an egg, and I'm like, I don't want an egg. Actually, I need to make. What I need to do is I really need to make some lunch because it is about that time here. But we're gonna do it later after this. We're having an egg. I have some sausages, little Bob Evans sausages. You know uh, the sausage links downstairs in the basement, in our little freezer, our mini freezer. So there's that. Um, but what we're going to do in the meantime, I'm going to go and find. I'm gonna actually find a tongue drum song. So, because, sorry, hang drum, tongue drum, it's the same instrument, honestly. It's just that hang drums are concave versus being convex. If you're not sure what that means, then I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know how to describe it other than that. So hang drum. Okay, actually, I love this song. This song is and I think I may have actually played it before. Maybe I'll play a different song. But this is the Hang Massive Secret Kissing of the Sun and Moon. It's an 8 minutes long song, so I should be able to be back. And yeah, here we go. Here is Hang Massive Secret Kissing of the Sun and Moon. And if you get a chance to see the video for this, it is really beautiful. I will share it in the Facebook group because it is gorgeous. All right, so sorry to reiterate for the folks on YouTube. This is a tongue drum, which is similar to the hang drum. We just got done listening to Hang Drum Massive um, on YouTube with their video, their official video that they have on YouTube. And it's two guys. They each have a hang massive each, and the hang massive or the hang drum, they look very similar to tongue drums, but they're much bigger. They're usually a lot thinner. I don't know exactly how heavy they are. They don't look like they would be very heavy. I'm going to share the actual video in the YouTube feed as well. I also shared it in my Facebook group, which is Phoebalicious Radio. But they're really cool instruments. They look like domes, kind of. They're molded domes, and they have little divots on them. And each little divot, if you hit the divot in a particular way, and you do it with your hands, it actually makes a different tone. As you can tell, they're very beautiful, very soft, melodic, kind of haunting, beautiful songs. Um, very unique instruments, not really instruments you're going to see at any normal music store or anything like that, but they're so incredibly beautiful. They sound beautiful. I'm sure they're very therapeutic to sit there and play. I've been kind of screwing around with my little kalimba and my tongue drum that I have. It's not nearly as cool, but yeah. But they're actually, like I said, the hang drum is similar to the tongue drum. The difference between it is the tongue drum actually it's more circular. It is more circular. It actually has these are tunable as well, but the tongue drum has the keys cut out of the steel, and they're steel. The tongue drum is steel. I think the hang drum is also steel, but the hang drum, it doesn't have things cut out of it. The only thing that's cut out is at the bottom. I think there's a hollow area, so that way sound can escape and reverberate. That's the difference. And the hang drum has the hang drum or the hang massive, as it is called. Um, it also has divots in it, so it's got a much wider range of sound versus tongue drums. You can buy professional tongue drums, which which have more. I wasn't about to spend $150 on a professional grade tongue drum, not yet. Um, I I love percussive instruments, and it's like a xylophone. If I could get a xylophone, I totally would. Holy cow, would I get a xylophone? Because I love xylophones. They're so much fun to play with. But that's just me. So, sorry, didn't mean to sit there and confuse you there. I've seen those. Adventure says, played in Spain while I was out there. I didn't play it, but there were musicians out there. Yeah, they're so cool. They're so cool. They're like steel drums, you know? They're like steel drums, only I think steel drums, they also have a concave So it's shaped like a, so with steel drums, they're concave. They have a they have like a rim to them. The bottoms are open. They're not closed off or anything. And they have divots in them as well, but you play them with mallets. Tongue drums you also play with mallets. I guess I could always also play my tongue drum with my hands as well. But they the hang drum is played with your hands. So you use your hands as your mallets rather than the the instead of like on the tongue drum or the other one. So or the steel drum. They're all made out of steel. They're percussive instruments. Also, if you didn't know that already, the piano is considered a percussive instrument. Go figure. It's also considered a string instrument. Go figure again, because it's got strings, but they're hit with mallets. Oh, music. You're so confusing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure they're considered, actually, it might just be considered just a percussive instrument because it's the strings are hit. I don't know. But then what are harps? Never mind. We won't go into that. All right, moving on. We have more music coming up. We are going to go ahead and continue with more music. And the next song we're going to play is Fannie Mae by the Holmes Brothers. Play that next. Then after that, we're going to get back to some jazz. Well, actually, no, this is jazz. But we're going to then play some blues. And then we're going to get back to some classical music. So here we go. This is Fannie Mae, the Holmes Brothers by the Holmes Brothers. And I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. Thank you. Okay, so back into some blues. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to play Moonlight in Vermont by Stan Getz from the album Reflections. We're going to go ahead and get that song started. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and hit up some more classical music again. It is right now about 11:34 a.m. here in Michigan on the East Coast and on Eastern Standard Time. We are just listening to jazz, blues, and classical music. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing, of course, you can check me out on YouTube. I am streaming live on YouTube, but you can't hear the music. So unfortunately, you know. But I will be. I'm actually going to be taking more time this week and actually working on content. And this week we are going to start our first science broadcast. Especially because I've been watching a lot of not master classes, but course classes, and I've been reading astrophysics for what is it called? Where is it? What is it called? What is it called? It's a Neil deGrasse Tyson book, Astrophysics for Busy People. So, or maybe it's lazy people. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and that's gonna start this Wednesday, probably from noon to 2. I'm going to actually be doing my morning brew from probably 6 to 8, maybe 8 to 10 on Wednesdays as well. And then I'm going to be broadcasting throughout the day on Wednesdays, I think, for now on, at least for the first week, see how it goes. And then I might do that just maybe once a month, just because it's a lot of information. And for the science streams, I want it to be good. I really want it to be good. And not only do I want it to be good, I want to be well informed. So it takes me a little bit of time to sit there and actually get all that information together and compile it so it's in a presentable fashion. So we're going to do that. I'm going to make it really good. My goal is to have excellent content, not necessarily, just throw stuff out there. I mean, I could just throw stuff out there, but The science streams are going to happen probably once a month, um, probably end of the month. So that way it gets I get a chance to sit there and do stuff. And on top of that, it's good because it actually gives me a chance to really, really put in a lot of the stuff and collect information about the stuff. So there's that. Also, I'm planning on, and I actually am started already, doing uh, evil apples gatherings. So if you want to play evil apples, you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and I will invite you. Just let me know if you are interested in playing evil apples. I'm gonna start doing that on Saturday nights, probably from like 8 to 10. Um, And what we'll do is we can also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start either a Facebook call, group call, or something like that. That way people can sit there and hang out and everything like that. If you are easily offended, please don't come. I don't think anybody in here is, but, and this is for anybody who happens to be watching this or re-listening to this later. But, yeah, if you're easily offended, I have a lot of friends who are just, I have a lot of friends in real life who are just really dirty, dirty, uh, disgusting people. No offense, guys. Love y'all. But it's true. And I want to play apples to apples with everybody. And if you're easily offended, please don't join. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But really, if you can't handle it, just don't come play. um, I mean, I don't think that anybody would be, but you know, but that's for evil apples on Saturday nights, 8 o'clock to 10, and I'm gonna start doing my after dark shows on Saturday from 10 to midnight, maybe. Um, I don't know. Lately, I've been having a hard time with motivating myself to do the after dark shows just because a lot of little kids on here, and it makes it really damn hard to screen everything, especially when there's requests, because you know how people are. They sit there and they request these like really crude, disgusting things, and I just don't know. I will have my new schedule out soon. Haven't worked out all the kinks yet, but I've been looking at my planner and being like, okay, when can I go ahead and schedule things? And then I'm also going to start doing interviews with people. Um, Probably starting. I would like to start tonight, but I really haven't talked to um, my buddy Blake, who is a little bit political, but he's also a musician. I'm not a musician. I'm sorry. A videographer as well. He actually runs a site called Redonkulous. They do well. First of all, they do advice for a lot of people. Um, Regarding, well, it's mostly aimed towards women because I guess apparently we women, we seem to complain a lot more about relationships, and we tend to sit there and bitch about stuff a lot more. So, and there, a lot of the stuff is true, you know, a lot of the stuff that he says, it's true. We are guilty of a lot of the stuff. We shoot ourselves in the foot. I still don't believe, I don't still don't agree with everything that he says. However, you know, I guess, you know, it's worth taking a listen to. Redonkulous.com, Terrence Pop on YouTube, um, Pop Culture, Popp, Terrence Terence, Pop Popp, and it's Pop Popp Culture. He also breaks down a lot of stuff that's going on. I know I had a lot of questions yesterday about people sitting there and saying, "What the heck's going on with all those protests in Michigan?" Well, I'm not going to go into it again. Watch that. That's a good that particular video that he sent is, or that he has on there. This is how liberty dies. That that actually explains a lot about why people are pissed off and starting to wake up and be like, "Hey, this is freaking bullshit." Um so there's that. I'm going to warn you guys though, they do lean towards the Republican side, the conservative side. So, but they have facts and everything like that to back everything up. So, you know, I respect his opinions. I respect him as a person, and there's a lot of stuff I do agree with. I do agree with a lot of stuff that he happens to say. I'm not super liberal. I'm not super liberal. I'm a libertarian. Um, I'm a libertarian. I don't want people touching my rights. I don't want people touching my money. And I would much rather go out and make my own money than I would go out and, of course, go out, of course, and have the government force me to be dependent on them. There's a lot of things that people don't really see, they don't understand. There's so much that people are going to sit there and give up in the matter of freedoms for safety. But how much can we allow? And that's, I think, probably the biggest reason why there's all these protests here in Michigan and actually across the nation, because it's like, how much more do you want to sit there and do? How much more do you want to sit there and force on us? Especially when you have like the governor of Michigan who now has executive immunity. And she can keep on extending this for an indefinite amount of time. How far can you go? Too much. Too much, folks. Too much. All right, I won't go any further into that, but that is a little bit scary. That's a little scary to a lot of us Michiganders. How far can they go? I don't know. All right, back to some music though. Our next song that we're going to play, this is the Bartok Romanian Folk Dances by Sydney Camrata. Actually, we are not even halfway out of the woods. I absolutely agree with you, Evan. Just to go over thing. What are you guys doing today? Oh, science. We will be doing science, but actually we're going to do the science stream on Wednesday. I'm going to start that from noon to 2. Maybe I'll wait till later on. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I know that I have people in here who are interested, and you guys are still working. So what I'll do is instead I'll do it from like 6 to 8. I'll do it from 6 to 8. And then I will do my audio file Wednesdays on Wednesday. I still yet to decide what genre of music to feature. Welcome XO Takizio. But I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it every single Wednesday though. I think I'm just gonna do it once a month because I wanna, like I said, I wanna put out good content and I wanna beat up some interest for it. So there's that. Maybe I'll rotate it, do something else. Maybe only twice a month instead. But we'll be doing audio file Wednesdays, and then also the science stream from 6 to 8 instead, and then audio file Wednesdays, music discovery from 8 to 10, and then from 10 to midnight, I may do another after dark request hour. And then also, I'm going to still be doing my Q&A on Mondays from 10 to midnight too. So, all right. Evan says, I'm just going to try and get this crick out of my neck. Yeah, the Michigan thing has me and my friends cringing though. Yeah, I get it. I understand. My problem with the protest was not so much that they protested. I'm okay with them protesting. Protest to your heart's content. That is our legal right. It is our right as United States citizens, not as Michigan citizens, as United States, federal citizens of the United States. It is our right to sit there and do that. Now, my problem is they weren't practicing social distancing enough. And then also, I know a lot of people would sit there and they will argue this, that, the PPE. I remember at the beginning of this happening, everybody's like, the PPE is really not going to protect you. It's like putting a Band-Aid It's okay. It's like trying to filter out carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide with a handkerchief. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Um, Especially if it's not an N95 mask, which we can't even get anyways. And it's like putting a band-aid over a bullet wound. You're not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So it's not gonna actually prevent anything. It's not gonna fix the situation. Chances of these people, we have been quarantining since March 17th. So it's been over a month. And I understand why people are angry. On top of that, she literally just insulted everybody. She called landscapers low income. Huh? Man, most landscapers make more money than I do in 3 to 4 months than I do for the entire year. They probably make 2 to 3 times more than I do per year in a matter of 3 to 6 months. And this is their busy time. So, I mean, I have other reasons too. It's environmentally, it's not sustainable as well. There are trees out there that need to be sprayed because if they don't get sprayed, then there are parasites out there. There are things that can get in and they can actually cause swelling of the brain and other problems as well. Um, and those trees need to be looked at. They need to be treated. They need to be treated ASAP because if they aren't, well, could be dealing with a lot other bad things, a lot of other things instead. I'm all about being safe. I'm all about working safely. Um, People want to work, let them work, especially if they can work safely. Only if they can work safely. But leaving houses unfinished and people homeless or stuck in the balances or stuck between things, that's not fair. It's not fair to the homeowners who are maybe stuck in an apartment that they have to be out of by May. It's not fair to those who are seasonal that can go out there and they can work safely, etc. It's only the wearing of firearms and not all wearing masks. The masks again. Those are that's putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. It's pulling a band-aid on a bullet wound. And most they actually had a graphic of what has been going on as far as movement in Michigan as to how people were moving, and everybody's been staying home. We've been adhering to the quarantine. It's really not about going out and doing stuff, but it's being able to um, go and do things safely. There are things that can be done safely. Plenty of things that can be done safely. So, to me, shutting down the entire economy and preventing those from going out and actually purchasing things that they want, dictating what you can purchase, first of all, that makes me angry. Telling people they can't go to their own properties in the same state, maybe a couple of hours away, and preventing those who can work safely, and in most cases can be done safely and also be done in a manner that is not going to come near anyone within 6 feet, especially with the masks and everything like that, and practicing social distancing. Why shouldn't we let them? Said we're going to sit there and we're going to put more stress on our unemployment system and everything like that. The numbers will only get worse if you don't stay safe and safe away and let it run its course. But the problem is we're only in a lot of ways we're also only delaying it because this just means that we're going to end up extending our time that we're going to end up having this too. What should happen is the people who are sick or the people who are vulnerable need to stay at home. Those who can telecommute or telework, they should stay at home. They should telecommute. They should work at home. Those who can work safely, and I mean work safely, 6 feet away with all the PPE, everything like that, practicing social distancing, they should be able to go ahead and do that. Factories, absolutely not. If you have to work outside, then if you can work outside, work outside. Wear the masks, wear the proper protective gear, everything like that. Awesome. Do it. The people who are sick, the people who are vulnerable, they should be the ones that we should be safeguarding and making sure that they're safe. And we shouldn't be visiting them. We shouldn't be visiting them. And most people that I know, they are practicing that. They are doing that. Now, the city of Detroit is a whole different story altogether because, and I'm not trying to sit there and say it's just one particular person, one particular group of people, but my sister works downtown Detroit. She is currently sequestered downtown Detroit, and one of her coworkers that she was working with the first 14 days that this all started to happen, one of her coworkers looked at her, was on the phone with her daughter, and she's black. She's a African American black woman, and her daughter is too. And she was talking to the lady with her to her daughter, and her daughter goes, "Mom, this is a white person's disease. This has nothing to do with black people. This is all a hoax." What? What? No. And people are wondering why there's a racial disparity. Well, because somehow or another, these people are getting this idea that it's only a white person's disease. And you go downtown Detroit, and you see all the doors open and all the shops and all the grocery stores, not even all the grocery stores. You see nobody wearing any masks. You see nobody wearing gloves. You see people running through and getting things done, doing the shit that they think that they are allowed to do. Let's look at all the things that are open down that are still available for purchase. Liquor, lotto tickets, weed. These things are all available for purchase. So we can sit there and we can numb out on the couch. We can go out, we can smoke grass, we can smoke our weed, smoke pot. But you can't grow grass. You can't grow plants so that you can actually feed yourselves, which also is a great way of practicing social distancing because it means, hey, maybe not right now, but 3 or 4 months down the line, especially since we're going to be ending up having a food shortage. You know that we are. You know that we are. These you're going to end up having a way that you can provide food for yourself. You can even grow food inside your home in patio planters. How does that make sense? No seeds. I don't care about the furniture or paint. Whatever. Order that online too. You can order plants online too. That's fine, but most of the stuff is you can't go and actually pick out. You can't go and get your seedlings, your things like that you want to plant. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. And then you have a whole area downtown Detroit of people who think that this is only a white person's disease. Wake up. What the hell is wrong with you people? What the hell is wrong with you people? Wake the fuck up. And I think it's really funny. It's like, oh, the Democrats are trying to save us. No, they don't give a fuck. Look, I talk to I have friends who work at morgues. I have friends who work at all sorts of other places. Guess what people are putting on the on all the death certificates? They're not putting the real postmortem. The postmortems aren't even getting done. They're putting COVID-19. This is all a game to get more money. And how many people are killing themselves because of depression, anxiety, and things like that? Romans at the Colosseum give them bread and games. Risk your life for less than $15, $15? Nope. Disaster capitalism at its finest. It's not just disaster capitalism. It's the government. It's these up people sitting there and not really giving a shit about themselves. But you know what's really funny? My sister, she works in a group of 40 people, okay? She works in a group of 40 people. They all said to them, first of all, they're paying them all 40 hours a week, even if they're not working. As long as they do 14-day shifts for 12 hours, at least one time during this period. And then they can go ahead and they'll actually take and they will have them work or have them stay at home, and they're considered on call. They're not only considered on call, but they're also considered essential. So they have to stay. They are just required that they stay home. They not do anything. They're getting paid 40 hours a week. It's not their full paycheck. It's still really good money, and still a lot more than what people would be paid for unemployment. Okay. They're getting hazard pay on top of it. They're getting paid for 16 hours instead of 12 when they do work. And they're only asked when they're not doing these 14-day shifts, 12 hours a day, then these people are only required to do that. And the ones that are not on, what were they doing? They were going around. One of them went on a vacation to Jamaica. Another one, they actually ended up traveling to a whole nother city, a whole nother state. Not social distancing. They were going to parties. They were partying at people's houses and stuff like that, and everything along those lines. It's just it's the wrong people that are sitting there and taking this not seriously. Unfortunately, my sister is actually a minority in that. Anyways, they offered to sit there and let them all take the COVID-19 test because they had one of their workers who had actually traveled, had not been practicing social distancing or anything like that. On her first day that she had started the shift for the 14 days, she made it in for the one day. The next day, she ended up having a fever. She had a fever of 103. So they sent her home. Full pay, everything like that, for all the hours that she would have worked. However, this is the real funny part. However, when they said, after that happened, they all were offered to go and take the COVID-19 test, the new one, the one that's only 15 minutes long, to find out if they had COVID-19. And if they had COVID-19, then they couldn't work. They would still get paid. They'd be paid to sit there and stay home for the next 14 days and do nothing. Except for checking with the doctors, and that's it. They were going to be paid to do that. My sister said, yeah, you know what? I'll do it. Her other coworkers who are black, they said, so what happens if we end up having to stay home? Do we get the same money? I said, no. Well, you'll get your shift pay. You're not going to get the hazard pay, which makes sense to me, because you're being sent home to go sit it out and be safe and not affect other people. And they go, no, I don't want to take the test. I don't want to get home. I don't want to get sent home. I don't want to miss out on the money. So I have to tell you, I know people are greedy. I know people are really, really greedy. But how the fuck does that make sense? Especially when you're in the demographic, you have all the health problems and everything like that. You have people at your home that are sick with this stuff. And you want to come in, you want to infect all your coworkers. You don't want to sit there and take care and get tested or anything like that. These people don't need the money. These people do not need the money, Evan. Trust me, the amount of money that they make, they do not need the money. Especially because they have all their cars and everything like that paid off. They got everything paid off. These people do not need the money. So how is it okay for one group to be okay with not taking a test and preventing people from getting sick, versus it's not okay for others to want to be able to work safely? How is that right? Like, it's really hypocritical. You're going to tell landscapers, no, you can't work. You're going to tell construction workers, no, you can't work. But you're going to say to the essential employee who they have been doing everything that they want, they've been going out, they've been traveling all over with $20 tickets to Jamaica and everything like that, that it's okay if you don't take the COVID-19 test and you put all of your other coworkers at risk so that way you can make extra money. How is that right? You're in a room with 6 other people that's 40 foot square. And yeah, all your desks or everything like that are 6 feet apart, but you still got somebody who doesn't give a shit about them. And they don't give a crap about their coworkers. And yet you have people who can go out and they can go landscape and stuff like that. And they can work safely because, I mean, they're outside and they're more than 6 feet away most of the time. If you have landscapers that are sitting there and they're less than 6 feet away, somebody's not doing their job. That landscaper needs to be fucking fired. Sorry. I find it just very hypocritical. It's like, oh, people are like, oh, but they need the money. Okay, yeah, these people need the money. You know who else needs the money? The landscapers that are considered non-essential. That's it. I don't know. It's all bullshit, if you ask me. But people want to act like it's okay for one and not for the other. It's good for the goose, it should be good for the gander. But if somebody's sister and is sick, if they have a fever, if they have symptoms, or if they even test positive for COVID 19, they should not be working. I really think that they all should be tested for COVID 19 at my sister's office. But they're not going to do that because no, this is not required. Why? Why is it not required? It should be. I don't want to have people bring it home, spread it. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Um, I was talking about, so who was I talking about going to Jamaica? It's one of my sister's coworkers who she got like a $20 ticket to go to Jamaica. This is when this all started. She wasn't working the first round of this. She decided she was going to wait to actually work the second round of this. And she went to Jamaica. She flew on a plane. She was partying. She was doing all sorts of stuff, drinking at bars and everything like that. And I mean, I'm from Michigan, and my sister is an essential employee. So this person is also an essential employee. But they didn't require her to sit there and take any tests or anything like that. They required everybody to get a physical, which is good. Um, but yet, this particular coworker is also one of those ones is like, oh no, this is a white person's disease. No, it's not. Look at the numbers. The reason why is because y'all aren't taking it seriously. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off my soapbox. People are stupid. I don't expect anybody to care about anybody. But safe versus not safe, not essential versus essential. We can't, this is not sustainable the way things are right now. We are going to end up running out of food. We're going to end up running out of money. And yeah, we can sit there and we can plunge ourselves into a depression. Yes, lives are important. Lives are incredibly important. So take all the people who are sick and protect them. If you have an underlying health problem, protect that person. Let them stay home. Let them work from home. Don't this is the wrong way to do things. Wrong way. We're going to starve ourselves. We're going to kill ourselves. Whether it's by depression or starving ourselves literally, we're going to kill ourselves. So, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. People are stupid. It's wrong, wrong, wrong. Anyways, okay. Moving on. Getting past the wrongness of the wrongness. French fries and champagne by the hot sardines. This sounds like a good, I don't know. French fries to hot sardines. We're gonna listen to some blues. Here we go. Enjoy.